I'm here with Nick Willits, the Chief Strategy Officer from the TM Forum. And Nick, for the folks that weren't able to make it to Dublin, can you tell them what they were missing at the show?
Sure, thanks. Well, the big theme here this week has been all about enabling connected life and what the role of service providers is in that. So we all know there's a big change coming to the world. The role of smartphones and internet has changed our lives already, but that's only really the beginning. So we're exploring what the role of the telecommunications industry is in that and the broader partnerships it needs to build with other industries.
Very good. So, for the folks that are here, what do you think is the key takeaway that your members should take away from the gathering?
I think the key takeaway is it's all about speed now. We've seen over the last few years no shortage of great new ideas, and the communications industry has grown up on, there have always been the next opportunity. First it was mobile, then it was SMS, then it was mobile data. There's been plenty of growth there, but we're reaching a point where lots of markets are saturated. There's not a lot of growth to be had, and there's commoditization going on in some traditional services and decline of revenues in other traditional services. So a lot of service providers are looking at how they're going to grow. The challenge is, it's not just down to them. They've been used to owning the entire value chain to themselves. They provide the service end to end. What they're interested in now is in a competitive value chain where they own one piece. How do they partner and how do they compete with what they call over-the-top players?
Gotcha. And so what can we expect to see going forward from the TM Forum?
Well, TM Forum is absolutely committed to making sure that our members are supported in the best possible way in taking whatever role they want in the digital world. And there's lots of roles to be had, but the key is speed. So the forum is focused on uncovering what the opportunities are, uncovering how you realise them, and making sure that we've got the collaborative vehicle to bring the industry together to work as a united front.
Gotcha. And so to change gears a little bit, you typically hold your annual events in Europe. Can you talk to me a little bit about what the forum does beyond Europe, in North America, Asia Pacific, and some of the other regions to benefit its members?
Sure. Well, we actually now have an event portfolio that covers 6 events a year. We've got Middle East, just launched a Latin American event earlier this year. We cover Africa. We're basically covering every major continent at this point. And that's just our event series, though. We're not an event company. We're a not-for-profit industry association. And over the last 3 years, we've more than doubled our membership in Africa and Latin America and grown Asia Pacific membership by over 30%. So we're very focused on a lot of the innovation is now happening in what's traditionally known as the East, and there's a lot of opportunity there for all of our members, but a lot of interesting areas that we can add value. So we're committed to becoming a truly global organisation, and we're investing in having local staff in those regions, more events, but also putting on more collaborative activities in each region as well.
Gotcha. Now, typically a lot of the issues that the TM Forum addresses are somewhat thought of as being wireline-centric type issues. Can you talk about how the TM Forum addresses the concerns or needs of mobile operators?
Well, I think evidenced by the fact that our attendance here this week, the largest proportion of service provider companies here are wireless, 30% up on last year. This probably speaks for itself to start with. But our membership represented at the highest level on our board is represented very clearly by the mobile operators. So we have companies such as Vodafone Group on our board. So we're just as relevant, if not becoming more relevant to that world, which is the fastest growth opportunity, than the wireline world, which is where we've traditionally come from. It's fair, but in the last 10 years we've been very, very well plugged into the mobile industry.
Gotcha. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.